Good morning. This is Robin, and we've got some exercise for you, but the first thing we have to do is what? Warm up. So here we go with some warm-up moves, 5 simple moves. Jumping jack arms, marching knees. Exaggerated everything to really get the blood flowing. I don't really count on these, so, if you're at home going, why won't she move on to the next one? It's probably because I've gotten off on a rabbit trail or I'm talking. So, here we go. Let's switch to a squat diagonal press. You're squatting as low as you feel comfortable. It's not like we want to do a full, low, 90-90 squat. We're really just trying to limber the joints. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Now step wide and low and hug, wide and low. Now you're starting to go a little bit lower because we got limbered on that last one. So now sitting back in your hips helps to get them ready for whatever torture we're going to do. Inhale down, exhale to come up. Is Leo on camera? Oh, Leo's right here with me in front. That's my kitty cat. All right, 3, 2, 1. Now, crisscross arms and butt kick. If you don't actually kick your bottom, it's okay. Main thing is we're moving, limbering that knee joint. Probably the second most injured joint in the body, behind shoulder. Changing which arm goes on top so you don't always do the same thing. Just mix it up a little. Make your brain work as well as your body. 3, 2, 1. The last one. Windmill arms. Tap your foot. Now we're getting lateral hip motion. Twisting it out. Got a couple of lateral moves for you, so we need to be ready. So, all right, we're going to go right into exercise. I'll give you a couple of seconds to get a drink of water if you like. But very quickly, we don't have long, we're going to move right into it. That's the whole point of warming up. All right. Here we go. Get your water. Take a quick sip. Coming back. Okay. And now we're limber. All right. This is strength training plus cardio, walk in place since we're warm. I'm actually going to use 3 sets of weights, but for the most part, I'm using a heavy set the whole time, except for a couple of things. So for reference, I have 8s, 5s, 3s. And I have a light ball. Light ball is always good. That's for one particular thing that we're going to do. All right. First group is 3 exercises. Let me get the timer ready. First group is 3 exercises. Uneven dumbbell thruster, which is a squat and a thrust. Then we're going to go to the mat, do a chest fly, and use that ball. So have that handy. And then we're going to do dead bug again on the mat. In between, we have cardio moves. So let's just get started. I'm doing 45 seconds today. Get that one heavier weight to begin. Getting a nice shoulder width stance. Arm out to the side, the other one at your shoulder. Squat, explosively thrust. Squat, thrust. Exhale on the thrust. Do a good squat. Let me turn sideways and show you in slow motion. Hip hinge as you go down, up. Hip hinge as you go down, up. Okay, that's what a good squat is. Don't let those knees go forward, and that's why we do that hip hinge. My squats are about 90-90. Yours may not be that low. Yours may be better. Good for you. 15 seconds of rest. And then we'll do the other side. And then we'll do cardio. Enjoy the rest. Keep moving. All right, get ready. Opposite arm out to the side, shoulder width. Down, explode. Don't forget the hip hinge, even if you have to say it every time. In your brain. I doubt you're going to say it out loud. I was just looking ahead at the cardio move. Aw, shucks. It has a squat in it. Sorry. It's all right. We limbered. We're good. We're ready. We're here to exercise. And get that last one in. All right, this is a squat, tap back. You have athletic ready hands. We're gonna squat. And if you put your left foot back, right arm goes up. Squat, opposite. Kind of stay crouched, never really standing up. So it's a tap behind, kind of out to the side, whatever you want to do. The cardio moves don't have any weight. It's all just cardio, body resistance. And you're welcome. Okay, dead bug. Now I'm going to show you the first time without weight, and maybe on the second time we'll add weight. Hands are extended, legs are in tabletop. I can hit it. You're just going to straighten one leg and lower the other one towards the floor, and then the other side. Doing it this way with your legs in tabletop keeps your lower back pressed into the floor. Protection. You can tap with your heel if you want, just to know you're there. Slight release when you do that, and that's okay. You can put your hands together when you come together, whatever you want to do. I don't know why they call this a dead bug. He's still moving. He ain't dead yet. All right, use your legs to come up. Next cardio move. Oh yeah, it's a skip. Arms up. It's a skip, and as you skip, you'll bring your knee up and tap one hand to the knee. Keep the other one up in the air. If you're not hopping, you can do this standing. Just do a nice high knee march. If you're skipping, just adds a little oomph. I'm not going to exhale every time I tap. That would be too much exhaling, and I'll hyperventilate. And I won't be able to finish the video. Oh no! I'm moving to keep from hitting that thing behind me. Okay, third one. Oh, I'm sorry. Back to the beginning. I got out of order. Okay, chest fly. I'm going to use 8s and my ball. Timer got ahead of me. Squeeze the ball between your knees. You're going to fly and come back. Squeezing the ball, you're going to tap the floor and come back to tabletop. Inhale as you lower. Exhale to come back up with the arms and the knees. This is a straight arm move, so you may not be able to do the same weight I'm struggling that you used on other exercises or that you will use. I'm going to do an extra one because I missed out at the beginning. All right. Use your legs to come up. Third cardio move, chop. It's a shuffle, shuffle, chop. Hands in front, clasped. 3 steps to the right, chop. 3 steps to the left. It's like a shuffle step. 1, 2, 3, chop. 2, 3, chop. You can even make this hard by really putting all your weight into that chop. Or you can make it easy as you want it to be if you're tired. I hope you'll get your money's worth of this free video and really chop. Okay, back to the beginning. Heavier weight, just one. Uneven squat and thrust. Whoop. So I've got it, my right one and my right shoulder, left arm extended, shoulder width, feet, hip hinge and lower, explode. Hip hinge and lower, explode. Once you kind of get the hang of it, it comes more natural than actually observedly hip hinging. You get to where you know that you're sitting back in your heels, doing a good squat. Knees are staying right over your feet, not tracking forward. Be sure and exhale as you press. That was right. Let's do left. Had to think there for a minute. Working my brain. All right, shoulder width, feet. Think about that good squat you're going to do for 45 seconds. And lower. Whew. Mine went in a little bit. Okay. Focus, Robin. Focus on good knees. Knees stay out. Don't let them cave in. It's good to do squats in front of a mirror. You can kind of watch your form. You can really hurt your knees by doing them incorrectly. If you're in my class, public class, not online, we will talk about this. Almost there. Good. First cardio move, squat and tap back. Yes, I did it too. 2 squats in a row. It's okay. All right. Crouched. Opposite leg back, arm up. Anytime your hands and arms are staying above your heart level, that works to keep your heart rate level elevated. So that is my goal for you today, and me. All right, we'll do dead bug next since that's what I did last time. Let me add some 3-pound weights and see what that would look like. Tabletop legs, arms overhead. Yep, I'll miss. Okay, lower opposite, whoop, and lower opposite. Not all the way to the floor. You can tap your heel on the floor if that makes you feel better. Good to inhale as you split open like that. Exhale to come back together. Just a little bit of weight on this. You do not need much weight. It's a straight arm move when you're putting some dumbbells in that poor dead bug's arms. All right. Back there somewhere, use your legs to come up. Second cardio move, skipping. Skipping, arms up to begin. All right. And again, if you don't want to hop, just make sure your knee is coming really nice and high up. All the way to your chin, right? Okay. Maybe not. It's not much hopping. It doesn't hurt my knee, but you decide for yourself what you're able to do. From my breathing that my heart rate's elevated. All right, last one. Fly. Squeezing the ball. A dead bug and a fly all in one program. All right. Start tabletop legs, squeezing with your knees. Lower everything to the floor. Come back up and exhale as you do. I think for me, 8 pounds is probably as much as I'll want to do on this one over the course of time. Good. All right. Oh, good. All right, we got the chop. Use your legs. I think that's the end of the ball. All right. You make the chop as hard as you want to make it. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, chop. 1, 2, 3, chop. Exhale on the chop. That means you're inhaling as you're shuffling. Get your money's worth. Seconds. All right, that is group 1. Get yourself some water, walk around a minute, and we'll come right back. Okay, all right, get that drink, just a sip. You don't want to slosh, it's no fun. A little wet your whistle, and time going. All right, while we're resting, the next one has a weighted, let me start up here, weighted reverse lunge and a calf raise down and up. Same leg, lunge, calf raise, down and up. We'll do that all on one side, then we'll do the other side. Then pretend I have dumbbells. We're going to do a push, overhead push, and lat pull. Now normally when you push overhead, you exhale. On this one, we're focusing on the lat, and we're going to go very slowly. So staggered stance, you'll just inhale and then exhale, just to right there, just to goalpost arms. And then the third one, side lunge, lateral lunge. With one dumbbell, we'll lunge and raise. Lunge, sorry, raise. No, that's not right. I think that's right. Yeah, so it starts down here. We're going to make it up as we go. I think that's right. All right. So first thing we need is whatever weight you want to add to your lunge. I'm going to go all the way up to the 8s because it's just a stabilizing thing. My balance is kind of funky sometimes, and it helps to stabilize me. So, all right. We need to set a timer, don't I? Yeah. All right. So it's a lunge and a calf raise. Very simple move. Calf raise, down, step. Lunge, calf raise, and heel raise, however you want to look at it. It's working the calf muscle. So we're going to stay on one side and really get that good, that right. I'm doing it with my right calf. Get that worked. But it's not just working the calf. This is great anytime you do a lunge. It's quads, hams, and glutes. Oops. One more. All right, we're gonna go the other side. Yeah, I'm feeling that quad, so, yep, maybe you are too. All right, same thing, other side. Feet together. All right, lunge, calf raise. Oh, that's my bad foot. Okay. Ooh, I should have started on that one. Maybe I'll get better as I go. Lunge, heel raise, and back. Lunge, heel raise, and back. Just a slight move, but enough. Woo, yeah. Okay, I feel that. All right. Oh, squat, tap back. Okay, back to the beginning on the cardios. Squat, tap back. Crouched. Opposite arm's gonna go up. Tap, tap. Come back to athletic ready. Now you can either just stay kind of crouched or you can squat, tap back, which I think is what I had in mind. Let's change on the fly. No fly was last group. No flies this group. No dead bugs. Yes, I like that better. Squat. There we go. That's better. You may not think so, but your legs, your quads will love you for it. Okay, here's our push and pull. Overhead push, staggered stance, just one foot in front of the other. Get them up and ready. Gonna sound counterintuitive. Inhale, slow. I'm not talking because that last one got my heart rate elevated, and I want to make sure I get my breathing right, which I'm not doing now because I'm talking. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Good. It's counterintuitive. It's not what I usually say. Skipping. Okay. Woo! Okay, the AC is not on. All right, skipping, opposite touch to knee, hand touch to knee. Or just stepping with a good knee up. Come as high as you can, chest high if you can. Whoop! Don't get the stuff on the wall. moving forward. That's all there is to it. Okay. Okay. Okay, next one is alternating lateral lunge. Sorry. Let's start this over. What do you say? Okay, lateral lunge to the front raise with one dumbbell. Okay, step and raise. Step and raise. Do not raise on the step. That's too much pressure on that knee. Raise as you come up from the side lunge. Inhale down. Inhale to lunge. Exhale to raise. You want your knees and toes to be slightly turned out, mostly forward, but maybe slightly turned out. There we go. All right, chop, chop. I'll leave that there. We have our chop, chop. All right? Yes, chop, chop. Get that chopping instrument ready. And here we go with shuffle to the right. 3, chop, chop. Whew. I had a client once tell me, that's too easy. It's her fault. Not easy for me because it's all about what you do. Is it an explosive chop? You can think of it as baseball hitting if you want. Whew, sail it over the fence, but follow through. But none of this mamsy-pamsy, woohoo. If the game was on the line, would you do that? No. All right, back to the beginning, the weighted lunge with a calf raise. All right, lunge, let's see. I'm going to start, this side, doesn't matter. Raise, down, and up. Lunge, raise, and up. You hold it as long as you can. Lunge, raise, down, up. Lunge, raise, down. Make it a song with really boring lyrics. Working those quads, hams, glutes, and a little calf thrown in to boot. To boot? Yeah. Good. Other side. I'm glistening. Oh yes, I'm glistening. That's all right. I'll mop the brow in a minute. We're working right now. All right, other side. Back, heel, down, and up. Lunge back, heel, down. Make it a good lunge. 90-90 if you can. That just means a 90 degree on the front leg and a 90 degree on the back leg. If you can't, just do what you can do. I understand. Some people have knee issues. I don't want this to get in the way. You just do what you can do. Whew. And lunge, heel, down and up. Lunge, heel, and up. Droopy, I'm sweaty. Okay, all right. First one. I'm going blind, oh yes. Oh, and now Leo's going to join us. Here he is. All right, ready for the squat and overhead. Squat, tap back, tap back. Athletic ready. He's in a dangerous position. I don't want to step on him. Oh, whoops, I did. Okay. He just likes to be here. Just moving up. do the opposite of what I've always told you. Inhale as you push, but it's very quick, and then we take longer to come down. Staggered stance, inhale, and exhale. Oh, wrong way. Inhale, exhale, there we go. Inhale. Really makes you get a good inhale to last. Go. All right. Oh, goodness. Getting sweaty. Now we're going to do skippy. Skip it over, my darling. Arms up. And skip and tap. Or step and tap. Whatever motion you're able to do. Sweaty. That means our heart rates are working. And our bodies too. Alright. I'm messing with my mat. One weight, heavy if you can. This is the lateral lunge, side lunge. Start with it down here. Here we go. Lunge, and as you come up, lunge as you come up. You really want to use a heavier weight on this because we're only going up to chest high. If we were going overhead, I'd say go lighter, but this one's just a chest high. Inhale to lunge, exhale to come up. Chest up. One more. Okay, last cardio in this group. Shuffle, chop. All right, get your chop ready. There we go. Shuffle, chop. Call it a baseball bat, if that makes you feel better. I was terrible at baseball, so I like chop. Okay, all right, that was the third one. Get a drink. That was group 2. Get a drink and we will come back for group 3. All right, had to go get a towel. Getting a little drippy. All right, oops. Get that drink. And there's Leo. Yes, there's our buddy. Okay. All right, we got one that's a very isolated for the hams and glutes. It's a little, you won't feel it at first. I'm just gonna put it that way. Basically, you got one leg forward and it is mostly straight, soft knee. The back one can be bent. Start upright, hip hinge. Aren't you glad we talked about that? Hip hinge. And lower, you're not trying to touch the dumbbell to the floor. That is not the point. We're shooting for 90 degrees in your body. 90 degrees. So we'll do that all on one side. It accumulates. Then, and this is where I need lighter than 8 pounds, and you may too, or whatever weights you're using, a standing horizontal bicep curl, staggered stance. So a little more than just 90 degrees. Let's go a little more, but not all the way to here. That's resting. So since we're doing keeping your arms elevated, it's working those shoulder muscles, so you're getting a bonus, not just bicep. And it's also harder because you're going from straight. And then the third one is a bicycle crunch on the floor, and with just a little twist to it, a little difference to it. So let's do this again. Hopefully you're rested now. And get this started. Let's see. All right, so we have our hip hinge, horizontal bicep curl. Hip hinge just need one. So we need one heavy, one heavy, and then two a little bit lesser, and nothing on the bicycle crunch. All right, are we ready? All right, grab your one weight, get into position. If it's in your right hand, you want your left foot forward, not very far, a couple of feet. Start upright, hip hinge, and lower to 90 degrees. Come up. Inhale as you lower. Hip hinge. Come to upright. If you need balance, I'm good with that. Hip hinge. It becomes sort of a fluid motion. So you notice my back knee is bent. The front one is staying straight to slightly bent, but really it's more straight. So you're going to be feeling this on the forward leg, hamstring, and glutes. All right, we'll do more on the next set. I was talking a lot and maybe you didn't get those in. Other side, so it's in my left hand. That means my right foot is forward, opposites.
Do it to the side of the mat.
Other side, okay. All right, here we go. Upright to begin. Hand out or on your whatever. Hip. Okay, hip hinge. I didn't do a good job on that one. Okay, hip hinge and lower and straight. Hip hinge, lower and straight. So you see, I'm not going to the floor, not trying to go to the floor. It's just a weighted lowering. Call it a lowering drill. And I'm exaggerating the hip hinge because I want you to be sure and do it. Otherwise, you'll just be rounding your back, and that's not good for the lower back. So when you do this hip hinge, you should be able to eat off that back. It should be flat as a pancake. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale down. Exhale to come up. Okay. We'll do them better next set because we will have done them. Let's see. Tap back. Yes. Let's just write that down. All right. Tap back. Squat to tap back. Opposite arm. So squat. Arm. Try to go back, not to the side, because it's a different move than maybe we normally do. So it's a brain thing again. I'm always using the brain, trying to. Inhale down, exhale to come up. That's what you always do on a squat. Come back to athletic ready. So see, everything we do is somewhat choreographed, but not really like dancing. It's just, it's what will make sense, but trying to keep it all straight is what works your brain. All right, standing horizontal bicep curl. I'm gonna use 5s, staggered stance, arms out to the side. Whew, that's already hard. We're gonna exhale as we curl, come like there, not here, here, and out. So we're working biceps, but all the back muscles are stabilizers, and they are firing to stabilize your body. If you get tired of that foot forward, change midstream. Don't stop curling though. Shoulders are working. biceps are too. There we go. All right. Cardio, skipping. Skip to Maloo, my darling. All right, so hands up, skipping, and tap opposite knee. We'll do it on the mat. No, we'll do it back here. Here we go. Yes. One more in this set, and then we get to repeat, and then we'll be finished. Okay, crunch, bicycle crunch. Now what I want you to do, straight legs, heels on the floor. Fingers at your ears, plant both arms, elbows on the floor. You're gonna bring one knee up, and just that elbow comes off the floor and touches and down. Then the opposite. And exhale as you crunch. Heels touch every time, and that other arm stays on the floor. This protects your lower back. Great ab exercise without the pain of lower back problems. Even though we have straight legs, which is really counterintuitive, usually to protect your lower back you bend, but we're using our arms and elbows. Use your legs to come up, we're using our arms and elbows to protect. Okay, third one is the lateral chop. All right, here we go. Get your chopper ready, or your baseball bat, whatever. 1, 2, 3, chop. Chop. Give it sound effects. Woo! If you're so desire. Woo! Wow! Bam! 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 That will also make sure you're exhaling at the right time. If you're saying bam, you're not inhaling. Woo! Woo! Good cardio, but it's good arms too. Okay, back to the beginning. Hip hinge. Let's do a really good job this time. All right, I got in my right hand, so I want my left leg forward, pretty much straight, back leg bent, upright, balanced, hinge, and lower to 90 and back. Hinge, lower, and back. Hinge. Whoops. Inhale down, exhale to come up. That one, I felt that one more. I think we got more in a row there of good ones. All right, same thing. Whoops, same thing. It's in my left hand. I moved. So my right leg is forward. Slightly bent, mostly straight. Upright. Don't forget the hip hinge, because I did. Hip hinge. Inhale and exhale. Hip hinge, inhale. Should be straight, should be able to eat off that back when you get down to 90. One more. Good. All right. All right, first one. Oh yeah, squat and tap back. Here we go. Last time we'll have to squat, I think. Yes. Squat, tap, squat, tap. Get those arms moving. Come back to athletic ready. Those knees apart, don't let them cave in. And tap behind you. All right, bicep curl, horizontal, arms out to the side. I'm gonna wait until it's time. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale as you curl. Staggered stance. Just for good posture. Chest up. Find a spot far away on the wall. Exhale, inhale. Exhale to curl, inhale to come back. Great for your delts. That's the arm part of the arm muscle. Front, back, and middle. And biceps. So this is like the bonus exercise. There we go. All right, maybe I can go up on weight on that next time. I don't know, we'll see. All right, Skippy, skip the baloo. And this is our last cardio move. Skip, arms up. Almost there. I can feel it. 3, 2. Yes, I knew we had to be close. All right, supine, bicycle crunch. Main thing here is feet are out straight, heels. Being on your heels automatically tilts your hips up, protects your lower back. Fingers at your ears, both elbows on the floor. Raise and back. Opposites and back. Exhale as you crunch. Now that you know your lower back is protected, you can pick up the pace just a little. Keeping that opposite elbow that's not crunching flat on the floor, touching. Use your legs to come up. Let's get a drink and we'll come back and we will stretch. All right. All right. Okay. Get that drink of water. And we will stretch. Having worked. Thank you, Leo. He was under there having a good time. All right, clasp your hands behind your back, like so, and pull those shoulders down and back. You can stretch your neck a little bit just by... What? Keep your feet moving if your heart rate isn't down yet. Or just move around. Walk around with the kitty cat if you have one. All right, shoulders. Across the chest, not the neck. Across your chest. Feel that stretch. You pull as much as you need to get a stretch in that shoulder joint. That's what it's all about. We're trying to stretch that shoulder joint. Yes, I know. Yeah. All right, other side. Same thing. Across your chest. Hi. Wiggle your fingers. It drives him crazy. He has no claws, by the way, if you're wondering, oh, doesn't that hurt? No. Okay, abdomen. Stretch overhead. Just a slight. You don't need to go like over there. You're just going to a little bit of a stretch right in there. Okay, have a free hand, buddy. Okay, free hand. And you don't want to bounce. It's called a ballistic stretch. We don't want to do that. That tears the muscles. We don't want to do that. And other side. Truth be known, anatomically, when we exercise, we tear the muscles slightly. It's the building back up that gives you stronger, bigger muscles to an extent. Genetics deem that women won't get huge muscles. Men can get bigger muscles. What are you doing? Okay. All right, tap your back. Pull your elbow back. If this is too easy for you, because for some it may be, so see if you can clasp your hands behind. Then you'll get a really good stretch. So, but if that, and a lot of people aren't that flexible, I understand. So if so, that's why we do the tap your back, pull your elbow. That just works better. I'm going to do this other for now. Yes, yes, yes. If you get on that chair, I could reach you, buddy. All right, other side. Pull that elbow. Tap that back. Pull the elbow. Tap your back. Pull the elbow back. I gotta get all my words in. And if you want to do it the other way, knock yourself out. I'm not as flexible that side. I'm like barely hanging. Oh, sorry. Barely hanging on. Okay, you're my witness. I've tortured my cat. I'm sorry. All right, so once you get into whichever position you're using, chin up, chest up, good posture. Don't use this opportunity to cave in. Don't do it, don't do it. All right, and find the back of your chair. Let's do a flat back. Oh yeah, good for glutes and hams. Lower back, upper back, all of that. I'm sorry, buddy. I sure didn't mean to step on you. Yeah. Okay. He's doing his stretches too. He's stretching. All right. Oh, let's enjoy that stretch. Just 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that's good. Now 1 foot forward and press your back heel into the floor. Stretch that heel. Stretch that calf. Sorry. Stretch that heel. Stretch the calf. Stretching is very important. A tight, inflexible muscle cannot get stronger. So you want to make sure you do stretching at the end. If you're stretching and they're limber, then those muscles respond well, switch sides, to whatever strength training you're doing and whatever resistance you give, whether it's dumbbells or body weight or bands, tubing, TRX. There's so many ways that you can add resistance. Body weight is great too. That's why for cardio we just do body weight. And we're really just working heart, lungs, respiratory system, strengthening that for cardio. So that's why it's good to not use weight or use light weights whenever you do cardio. All right, was that both sides? I think it was. Quads. Quads. However you need to do them. If you need to stand in front of the chair and put the top of your foot on the chair, or if you can do this, probably can't even see. Ooh, there, I'll do that. Quads, there we go. So you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Now that's smart, buddy. Now you're smart. Yeah, I can't avoid you now. Yeah. All right, other side. Quad. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. You're my balance, okay? You're my balance. Don't you fall. You're my balance. All right, we're going to go to the mat. All right. Okay, down you go. I'm going to move this chair. We're through it now. All right. Legs out wide for about 2 seconds and then bring them in. Modified hurdle or stretch. You want to lean over ever so slightly. You're not trying to reach beyond the toes and all that. We know you can all do that. All we want is a slight stretch. We're working, stretching our hamstring, calves, all the back, the lower back muscles. So the goal is not to see how far you can go, how low down on your foot you can bend over and touch. That's not the goal. The goal is just to get a slight stretch. Muscles do not like to be overstretched. They will react and go. That was a tear. That was the sound of a tear, a muscle tear. All right, other side. Okay, down you go. You're getting annoying. Yes, yes. All right, let's go on our back. Hug your knees to enjoy a relaxing lower back stretch. You want to be deep breathing at this point. Really should be relaxing. We're coming to the end of our vigorous exercise. Want to be lowering your heart rate. All right, feet together for a groin stretch. Okay. All right, okay. All right, let's do piriformis. Put both feet on the floor, cross ankle over knee, lift, reach through, pull towards you. Now you should feel it, feel the stretch. Go away, Leo. That's enough. Should feel the stretch in the opposite tailbone hip area. It's called a hip flex, lying hip stretch, I think is what it's called. It's stretching the piriformis muscle. That's why I call it the piriformis. We can call it lying hip stretch too, if you like. I always multitask on this one and do some circles on with my ankle and point and flex. Get that knocked in there too. All right, switch everything, other side. Get the stretch going first in that opposite hip. Then go into your multitask. Point and flex, circles. I'm getting a bath. I must have gotten sweaty. Okay, buddy. All right, roll over on your side to come up safely. We're going to do a hip flexor stretch. That's this muscle right in here. All you have to do is get into this half kneeling position. Do a thrust your hips forward. That immediately puts a stretch right there. Hold it for 20 seconds or so, or until Robin says, I think it's been long enough. And then we'll do the other side. Other side, get into that half kneeling, thrust your hip forward, which automatically puts that hip flexor in a stretched position. Hold it 20 seconds. All right, let's sit back into a child's pose to finish. Great way to relax. Unless you have a cat that's annoying you, then it's not quite as relaxing. All right, you stay there as long as you want to. I'm going to come up. And thanks for joining me again. My name is Robin, and it has been fun having you with me for some exercise today. We'll see you again next time.